Miss shots, and suddenly they're staring down the barrel of camera. Bit's going to use the pillar to block off line of sight, but he hears them coming. Ooh, nice headshot to drop niko.
Looks he's got the bomb.
Looking for a heaven push, but you're right. Hooksy needs to get into the site itself. Oh, but he still takes Ema with him, and he's got teammates to work with, but the pressure's here from the CT, so not prioritizing the bomb plant. It's going to allow for Alexi to put it down. They're so worried they're going to get swarmed, and honestly, the threat is real. Bomb can be picked back up as Nexa looks to lock in heaven. There's all three CTs confirmed. Now, just hit the headshots. JL, here's the call to action. Nexa's looking for a clutch already.
He got 3 1v2s yesterday.
Well, put a fourth on the tally then. He's got 20 seconds to figure this one out. The challenge is given to him. And Wonderful peeks again, but doesn't full swing. Bomb's gonna get grabbed. 15 on the clock. He has to take the duel, and he's just not gonna hit it. So it's NaVi with the CT side of pistol.
Wonderful could have peeled back at that point. He was just over 10 seconds on the clock, but he wanted to take the fight. They're gonna just
do it again.
Again, eh? You need some more nades.
And again. Easy for Wonderful. Pressure from the other side, though. Lexi's got his back covered. We said we need a lot from Wonderful tonight. Nexa, good headshot, but no time here, unfortunately for him. If he tries to get plant, Alexi is right here for it. And that is going to be an easy pickup for Wonderful. 4 kills on the round. Op in the pocket, looks good. They should be on high alert, but he does have a chance to slide through. Monacy of 2 minds. Hunter just gets clipped on the side of it. We're back to the 3v3. But that op towards long could get problematic for NaVi on the retake, so a smoke grenade will solve this. Monacy now out of the fight for the time being. Nexa has a frag if he wants to open that smoke. Could be a great way to catch somebody on the cross.
Yeah, true.
But Nexa keeps his gun out in dark. It's instead niko to take contact. They've lost track of Nexa. Alexi, he's got this covered. And his teammates give him the cover needed as the desperate Monacy push comes through for NaVi's 5th.
I think you had something there. It's sort of hard to maybe notice if you don't notice, but if Nexa had naded that out for Monacy, it would have been perfect. It does mean that there are some expectations.
Well, they just jump around the corner and take a shot to the leg. This is an easy pickup for NaVi. I mean, they laugh in the face of this attack. 5th player in's the only one that gets a kill. He'll double down Monacy, but he's already down to a quarter HP. And like, what?
This whole playbook is very unlike what we saw.
Yeah, that's not yesterday's gameplay.
No, it's not. And it is a different team they're playing against, but it did just feel like they were playing fundamentally better. A lot more defaults yesterday for G2. But old habits die hard, it looks like.
That's 3.
Man.
But he only has 3 health left. That should be the end of him.
There's only 2 guys.
Yeah. He's going to use the smoke grenade to cut off Alexi.
Could they mess this up? 25 seconds, and Monacy is seeing red.
He wants to make it happen.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, wait, dude. This is a 1 versus 5 straight up, and he has time to get bomb. He should have this red with another smoke. Oh, my Monacy. 1 fake. The nade doesn't come through. Now, he's got enough space to commit to this. Monacy, a pure 1v5. And as Ema tries to get out through that smoke, Monacy's just dodging all these bullets.
He's terrified. Ema's looking behind him for a push through. Time's ticking away.
I mean, how could you not be horrified? Monacy, the prodigy, has pieced together 4 frags in this 1v5 ace clutch. And Ema, his head is on a silver platter. A miracle from the magnificent Monacy. Holy hell. Just like that, game on.
A round that's a write-off. A round that G2 blow on a full B exact, and it ends up like this. One last refrag through the smoke from JL, and the 1v3 is on. 3 HP, 2 players, and 1 clutch.
3 health, jumps into Alexi. Where do those bullets go? Underneath him. He jumps over the stream of shots.
The MIBR was a 1v4, right?
Hey guys, Hot Pizza just added new CS2 squad category with some really interesting cases. Also, they've added a new game mode that you can try with your friends or versus other players. Here, as an example, in this case flip mode, I challenged this guy for his 5 cases worth of $70 and managed to win the coin battle, which means I get all the cases, and after all the skins were revealed, I got $120 worth of skins. Withdrawing any skins you unboxed is super easy. Just go to your inventory, select any skin you want, and click send. and in less than a minute, you will get your skin. So guys, if you want to play on Hot Pizza, they have many convenient deposit methods like credit cards, skins, crypto, and many other. As well as, don't forget to use my code VLADAPART for free 50 cents as a bonus. Link to the website will be in description below.
Perfect utility usage as well, each step of the way, right? Picking up that extra smoke.
That's
like,
the thing, man. In the
read him
clutch,
like a book.
he doesn't make mistakes.
No, sir. Now, what can they make of it? Off the back of that one. Ooh, wonderful, good trade. But m0NESY's on the angle before he even gets a chance to go back to the repeak. Man advantage with a deep amount of med control from Hunter.
You're just another memory in the collection for him.
Yeah, that's map-long trauma for NaVi now.
Yeah, it can be, absolutely. Nothing will test your gangster like having to survive a clutch like that. Things have to line up.
Well, right now they're pelting him with utility, so he can't see. And he's softened up. Ooh, HooXi's gonna fall victim to this. Nice positioning from Ime. And then hits the dink through the smoke. That's all he needs to know to keep on shooting. But as he falls back, Hunter comes through. It was m0NESY to open up the bomb site just wide enough for Hunter to take the push.
I gotta think about the money now. Now, you gotta be very careful here.
Another smoke in front of Temple as well.
JL's flank is everything.
Yeah, if they didn't have that in position, it feels like it's already impossible. But with JL pressuring m0NESY again, this bomb site's feeling small for G2. Bit and Wonderful come out with kills apiece. Man advantage, and JL's flank now starting to find a little more room to work within. But niko's been able to fall back to Dark, and Nexa just tucked in here on the side of Temple. The spray gets away from him. niko's found out, and it's a nice 3v4 retake from NaVi to get back to winning ways.
Dude, that's majorly impressive. Yeah, JL.
But the bomb.
Oh, no, they don't have anyone on the bomb with a kit.
Bomb is close.
Oh, my God.
And still, all's good.
Whew, I thought they actually missed it. And Nexa was so good versus Rops yesterday. Let's see if Bit can take him out. No. Honestly, he's taken to this position so well.
Just sitting in. Good anchor. It's going to force Emet to try and get active. He catches HooXi, confirms bomb, but then niko slides out through smoke, slices sight open. JL. Oh, no. Luckily, the smoke grenade didn't give Nexa the easy frag, and the chase could very well be on, but this is going to be G2 responding right back. Money, not ideal here for NaVi. Luckily, Wonderful's got an extra 5K.
Lexi with the little off angle. niko taking his time in a perfect clear, and now he knows the op is going to be nearby. Oh, shots missed, and JL bullied, but stays alive. He's got an AK, and finally Nexa will start to come for him.
Yeah, he's got him. Dead to rights. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for JL. G2 responding, clearing the board. But again, there's still some money to tap into. See what kind of buy NaVi decide to piece together. They're going to pull that rifle back. We've already seen Wonderful get easy multi-kills from this spot, but he's going to miss the first shot, lands the second. HooXi survives and has a teammate with him.
He wants an angle on that dark
Almost
position. HooXi still stays alive. He's being a problem right now. Emma, he could take this down.
Easily.
Yeah.
Nice double kill from Ime. And Alexi will lose his duel towards Temple, but dinking Hunter in the process. m0NESY reopens this bomb site, but they're still relying on Ime deep and dark. It's going to keep m0NESY on high alert, ready for the long swing. We'll see if they join forces or just kind of let Ime bait Bit at the start of it. m0NESY takes a bunch of damage. Ime does swing for the trade frag, and now it's going to rely on Hunter's 5 HP with the op, but he hits the first shot, and he's going to draw JL forward. No kit again. Glock burst betrays him, but with no kit, he's going to get on that bomb. Not even. He knows. This one's gone unless
he found
one. On the ground, and again... Oh, not this time.
So close.
End of the half. G2 bust open the bomb site. Hunter with the op to post G2 6th. JL up close. They're going to wide swing on him and his teammate. Ime, not able to get out of there. niko tapping away, but Bit's got the response back from Dark. 2 kills. They've got to go and push for the bomb. And this means niko's going to have a nice bit of cover here. Good headshot angle. Bit makes it a little awkward now for niko. Starting to slip from him as he peeks out, confirms both are indeed here. But his teammates can also just take back control of the site. They're going to push to come help niko, and that help looks good. m0NESY dual Berettas for the double kill, and it's G2's pistol as they take the lead. And then Nexa, once the smoke fade, slides in. We talk about how well he's been doing on the T side, anchoring in long A. Well, here we have it, the CT push alongside niko, but don't let your guard down. niko also falls to bits. And at the 30-second mark, that's critical. m0NESY's about to get split from mid and long by 5. There is nobody to slow down the mid push. He is standing out in the open. No trade potential for this one. It is Bit who opens up A, punishing the G2 expedition, and therefore reopening the door for NaVi to close this gap.
He played in a spot that if he got cleared from above, he would have died instantly, but he had a feeling that they wouldn't, and he was right.
Don't do it, man.
5 kills on Nuke. He's 3 and 11 right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, put him out of his misery. End it and move along, NaVi.
He's looking for his timing. They got to set up a push for him, some kind of distraction.
JL smoked long too.
Oh, niko's so weary of this.
Yeah, he's ready
Smoke's
for
just
it.
a little bit too out there.
And Emet just a couple paces too far back. Mid players peek out, take his support down, but Alexi, thought maybe he could wrap it around. JL has the slimmest of chances here as bombs down and guns up. 1v3 to go. It's a late lurk out of Hooksy, and if they also wait for him, JL could get back across. What a shot into m0NESY, holding that angle so deep.
I like how he's playing this active, ready for the same fight to come out delayed.
Hooksy's crawling. JL, hell of a time to post another clutch in this series.
And you know he has some time now.
Nade to soften up Hunter. They both chuck a frag back and forth, but not the third. Hunter's had enough.
Oh, JL's so pissed. He knows he could have tucked. He didn't hear the bomb getting stuck. But because Hunter threw that HE first, he doesn't know if he missed hearing the bomb defusal. That's partly to get some damage in, partly tactical.
Letting m0NESY clip him if he tried to cross back to long.
This is so unlucky for Alexi. niko's waiting for him for so long, but then he gets distracted and then still hits that shot.
And an instant headshot out of Hunter.
Oh,
And poor
yeah,
JL,
that's
man.
frustrating. And actually,
He's
you
had
didn't even see a
multiple
Hunter
frustrating rounds.
also tap the bomb.
Yep.
So for some kind of peak. I'd say this is a pretty good timing for G2, but NaVi are coming in.
Yeah. And instantly finding niko. Couple warning shots to Hunter, but he stays tucked in. Still hanging on. Nexa picks up a single frag. Wonderful. It's covered.
Oh, great cover from
barely.
Emma.
Right? Wonderful. Almost killed in the process of the plant, but a big pickup from Emet. 2 on the round, right? He is the guy who cracks open the back of the bomb site. Gives the cover for the plant. Easy pickup from Nexa on the flank. He's been the response so far from G2 in this round. Slide out from JL. He'll take the head off. Op shot comes through from m0NESY. And as long as he's alive, there's a chance. No kid on these players. They have to push. Flashbang, fantastic. Inside of the smoke, it's going to be desperate. m0NESY has to give this up. And JL will post his round finally.
Okay.
NaVi respond with a 9th.
Yeah, it has been a real journey here for JL. He's gone through it all. But another clutch for him. 1. They could win those emotions back, basically. That's a nice round here for NaVi. And this one is won by Emma, though. That entry pathing was perfect. niko getting taken out first is a...
Molly for backside. Nobody to get flushed out from behind Cake. Ooh, pressure for Nexa. Nothing at all. Only Hunter with the mid-hold. And he falls right after, so this one is easy. And m0NESY's hoping to just maybe save it again. Cut through like butter. And there we go. Bit clears the board. Every weapon dead. G2 now in for a world of hurt.
It's been immaculate, man, on these round wins here.
Hooksy's just running straight into the crosshair. Emet's patience as a late lurk gets man advantage in the hands of NaVi as they're about to get this 12th. niko pushes forward, does not hide in heaven as smoke fades. And the T's, they don't have a Molotov to get him out of here. This is a huge chance for niko, but he's going to have to do it on his own. No teammates nearby. And Alexi doesn't turn. He starts to run, and niko gets a double. What a shot. A trade back from Wonderful, a squeeze onto m0NESY. They do manage to get into this site as Wonderful plants bomb. It falls on the shoulders of Hunter, who is too far away and concerned about mid because of the split that comes through from Emet.
Taken some time, but this is looking so much better. And I love to see him in front just as much as he is lurking. And here's a good example of where he can be a good lurker. Earlier in this half, he was a good entry.
This is insanity, by the way.
Yeah, that's...
2 bullets out. Emet sliding through. what's crazy is even with Hooksy getting that early kill, okay, a second one should be enough. Now he needs help. There's still no rotate coming at him, and he's not going to get a third kill in this situation. And with a delayed play, niko, ooh, wonderful definitely saw him, right?
No. He goes unspotted.
He got away with it.
This could be a big timing for niko. They're going to think he's way farther back than this, but still on this line.
But does anybody give him anything to shoot at? Nexa clears the jail position. Wonderful's able to press out along the pillar, and there we go. niko strikes one down. Wonderful stuck between 3 separate players. He's got to get into cover, and he hits his shot. He hits both his shots and denies m0NESY the dark push, but just squeezed from too many directions. We criticized Hooksy, his total lack of frags in this map, but he posts them when they have to.
Yeah. This might be the perfect thing to actually suffocate the defense.
Man, CT's along the wall. Flashes don't matter. Hunter keeps vision up. JL in from dark. Triple kill from Hunter. Wonderful peels him off the site, but you still got Hooksy to deal with and utility for him to just slow them down. Big moments coming out of this B defense. Hooksy in the last, Hunter in the present.
So that flash does nothing. They're holding the angle perfectly, and they use this cover so well. There's just so much trust for those T's coming in. And no fear for the CT holding on.
And JL just a couple steps behind from dark, so not even able to kill them while they're focusing on long. Suddenly this cross of Hooksy's angle begins to brew.
If they throw nades and don't go bridge, though.
Alexi's right there.
Oh.
Alexi, presence of mind to hard clear, but down to a quarter HP. Little pressure into the dark room. m0NESY's going to hold the angle, just being toyed with by Alexi. He's just going to put him down for man advantage. And niko, meanwhile, pressing out towards middle, does leave Nexa on his own in A. niko will have a chance, but he doesn't pick up the frag. Ime finally falters here. Nexa's position is good for one, and he's softened up bits so much so that this feels impossible. Overtime from G2. Nexa hanging on, and Hooksy stepping up.
That is a really brave call to make. Last round of the game, I didn't expect it. I thought that they've been conditioned very well to be passive, to be afraid. But what does Hooksy call? A squeeze out through canals, a push with m0NESY behind him to take things into his own hands. And even him dying at the 50-second mark, that's info on top of getting a lot of damage off of. His team had a lot going for him, for them in this round already. So, well, it's been a struggle the entire way through, but they finally have earned their place in overtime.
They're just going to go in with the 3-man A hit. You've got no Molotov to burn out the backside position, so niko's able to take a deeper angle. Nexa still committed to the same spot, and niko, he's going to pull one off. Concerned about middle, though, because there's zero presence. Let him in. Not a problem.
Yeah.
You can still hold them back with support. They're desperate for the bomb plant, and that kill could make a world of difference.
Rare mistake from Hunter. Bomb doesn't get planted, though. It's low ground.
Once they get the nades out. It's a slow crawl from m0NESY. Eventually, he'll hit this flank. But niko also not looking to take a chance by peeking out from heaven. This opens a door for Ime to just blindside another frag, and NaVi bouncing back in a 3 versus 5. Now m0NESY's coming through. This should be the end all, and he will catch Ime up above. Wonderful to the clutch.
22 and 13.
Off the AK, he does get off bomb site. He knows that Hooksy's gotta be deep camera, and he doesn't get either of the two. Hooksy picks up a kill in OT, and G2, the first round's theirs.
And that's not small. It's his 8th frag, but he denies the clutch. That's a wonderful would have taken to a very favorable post plant.
And that flash could be huge. Sure enough. And they caught Faze with the same plays yesterday. The aggressive peek outside B works.
Timing's extraordinary.
35 to spare. Wonderful will get the answer,
Wait.
but Hunter's changing guns.
Excuse me?
What? Why?
They thought that attack was done?
All of a sudden, Nexa's got slack to pick up. It's man advantage back in the hands of NaVi. Hunter caught making a mistake in 2 rounds back-to-back.
No molly for Nexa.
But he's got a nice deep position here. He throws out the frag, so now Wonderful knows exactly where he's at. Sure, you get the kill in the back, but you've got Wonderful ready for the trade, and you've got m0NESY ready for the clutch. Baits out the peak, goes for the pillar.
That's so smart.
There's the trade from Wonderful.
Dude, that is so smart from m0NESY. Has to drag his opponent to the assistance for his opponent out from dark. Nearly brought him the clutch. Good denial, however. out of NaVi. But this play here, I mean, this is where it should have been at the end. It's good flash dodge from Imma, first of all, playing anti in that spot, very aware. But NaVi were very lucky to have that attack.
And that's what they're going to try to do, and it could very well work. Alexi, perfect! Gets that far ahead, and the flash finds Hooksy. Blind as a bat, but no cover!
Wait, what?
No eyes on dark. Alexi goes further towards Temple. 8 seconds, you can only plant in the cubby, and now CT's all around them. Ima, no bomb plant, no round win. It's G2 to take a second in OT.
2 players to cover, they plant 4 dark, and they don't play the #1 post-plant spot on the site. Uh-oh, you're going to die in the most tilting way possible.
And
That's
you
with
know
dark
they're about to
control.
swarm this. 5 players, 2 through dark, 3 on long. Into the site they go. Alexi,
What can he
nothing
do?
to offer yet. Fire, though, burns him out. Perfect spam from Hooksy. Hooksy coming through with the double entry. And JL's long flank gets spotted out. Nice shoulder peek from Modesty. He'll punish that one. And now there is nothing really here for Navi to do other than just hope Bit can run through. It's a double as he catches him off guard. And Wonderful, he's got a crossfire here that he has to deal with, and he looks the wrong direction, so Hunter ends it 15 to G2, 2 map points.
God damn, it's that walk through the smoke. Hooksy catches off Imma. He tried to do that in the past, and Imma had a different angle the last time that interaction happened. That's frustrating for him. He knew that Hooksy was going to try to do this again, for sure. But here, literally, Imma is looking to molly in front of the smoke. It's an early timing. He's trying to molly the corner where everyone goes to stand because he thinks it's going to be a slower default. G2 already thinking 2 steps ahead into the attack. Oof. That's frustrating. That's frustrating, but a good call, strong call. And you know what? G2 got to be brave to do this late game. That round 24 called to get to overtime.
Emet stuck in this corner. He hears him coming. Oh, nothing.
Here
Back-to-back
comes Hooksy.
rounds that Hooksy gets Emet's head. There's a player on plat that's going to catch him off. Wonderful in the pocket, could do something excellent, but it's only his one. Alexi manages to survive, tries to press out, and Hunter's double kill could spell disaster here for Navi. A Molotov onto Temple as Bit has to go the long way round. But you've got 2 of these 3 players on the brink of death, a full belt of utility, and every member of G2 goes for the long control post plant.
Which means they can get smoked out. But are we talking? And no HE's here to deny the smoke as well. Bit, he actually has a chance.
But if they get smoked out, then Monacy's got flashbangs to get his teammates back in through that smoke. And they hear the rumblings of the retake. He decides to cover bomb instead, and down he goes. Monacy does not miss his shot, and G2 do not miss their chance. At a road to the semifinals, they pick up map 1. At times, it looks desperate. At times, it looks flat. Ime's able to go all the way back around Boiler. And Nico's just going to commit to the deep sight plant. Now, this doesn't set up Hooksy very nicely as he's playing inside of pit. But they go double lane. And they're just gotta stop the CT swing. Simple as that. 3 CTs coming at the short side. They draw him into Monacy. Hunter gets 2, and Monacy finds his. It is excellent on the hold.
Yep.
And G2's pistol round seems like a shoe-in.
They squeezed all the map control they needed to right there, put them into 2 sort of awkward fights, but G2 set up perfectly composed and hit all their shots. And
nothing.
Yeah, and nothing. And Hooksy, man, Hooksy, he was on a...
It's a bold claim, but some of the scores... Oh, man. Stream of bullets, and JL plops his pumpkin right in the middle of them all. Now, Bit's going to be pinched here from Monacy and from Nexa up in apps. The utility coming over has got him hard fixated on the first fight. Well done by Bit. Almost. Nexa is able to get through. Bomb is inbound despite being somewhat delayed. It's just too problematic for Alexi to press out.
Unless you pick your right timing. When you want to go fast, when you want to go slow. When there's a 2-2 split, or when there's an arch split and you're the one guy in halls, if you die, it's all over. So that's something that JKS obviously was really great at working with. And some positions for Nexa. Honestly, there hasn't been anything that's looked extremely uncomfortable except for Vertigo B side, CT side. That's it so far. It's
Nico's going to find the B site clear for the taking. All of a sudden, watch him creep back from A. Don't go in there. There's a gun. There's a gun in the mix. There's an M4 in the pit. There's pistols on the short lane. You don't want to hit this A site. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my God.
B is clear and the bomb is going. 2 deaths on the G2 camp.
Oh, poor Hooksy, man.
Thank goodness they've got a protocol in place to get away from all this. Nexa's lurking apartments. Will catch the M4. So, still looking to clear out the CTs here, deny the gun save, take a 4th round consecutive. Gets a little squirrely. Woof. niko gets turned on. Nice shot by Bit. And he's the last man standing
Actually,
now.
go back to the other site because bomb's like still up.
It's a very costly round coming out of G2. 4 deaths.
Yeah.
Yikes. I told them not to do it.
The thing that makes a good Halls lurker is someone who's very, very shrewd. You can't have somebody that can be tricked easily.
Shrewd?
They know exactly. Yeah.
Shroud.
He actually, it's
Shroud?
funny that, because Shroud did go squeaky a lot on Cloud9, if I remember, on Cash.
Sure.
So,
I don't
something
remember
there.
Shroud anymore, man. Come on now.
Rude Shroud, baby.
Shroud. Sorry, Alexi. This shot, dude. Bah. Later.
One headshot. Oh my headshot.
Yeah, 1 headshot, all it takes.
And being the best team that can take A means they've basically got the most terrifying attacks on both sides of the map.
Yes. Violence. niko off the flashbang. Perfect double entry on the B site. Now the bomb's a little delayed here, but they'll pick it up. They'll run it over. All's good.
They weren't ready for this.
I'd like to add something to your list of dangerous G2 elements.
What's crazy about G2 T side on Inferno?
Well, you know what? I wanted to say CT side for a second.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Monacy mid peaks. 2 of them smashed, and a 5th round in a row for G2's T side. Blind as a bat. And Alexi not swift enough for the trade frag.
I was so scared my flash would fail.
Swifter amount of brackets control here. Sight's gonna feel the squeeze. Good nade to soften up Monacy. Wonderful doesn't miss a chance. Oh, beautiful second kill from Wonderful. Hunter the only one with an answer, but Wonderful drops bomb in the open. And he doesn't see anybody just yet, but down he goes to the balcony peak. Now that is an easily recoverable bomb, and Hunter is in a committed position.
And they're coming library. This is actually good for Hunter. They know he's around here.
Yeah, they're pressing him, but the flash! Oh. Blinded. Emes still able to catch the frag. Speaking of which, 1 goes out, half of Alexi down. Fire, he sees the whole pack. All 3 players in full display. NaVi pull it off with a pack on the push. They get that retake in quick.
Emma ate the flash. Luckily, he T-sides is Hunter when he's wrapping Arch. He's that other. He's like that thing that makes it feel like they have 9 things going on. Because you've got a lane split happening, but you've got Hunter working on an Arch lurk. But it's not really a lurk, because it's just as fast, even faster sometimes, than the actual lane part of the attack. And he's also solo.
Again, niko looking for this banana fight, but there's more this time around, and Hooksy almost just found that timing. Oh!
Okay, man!
Oh! What? niko sees another. Alexi cuts him down. But this was all while Hooksy continued with that pressure into the A site. It's Monacy who picks up the kill in this direction. Bit's got too much pressure, you'd think. Nothing. Monacy, his 2nd frag. Him and niko 2 apiece, and G2 right back on the doorstep of success. They still haven't come back. Nexa misses his shot. If Alexi gets this frag, that defuse cannot be stopped. If he gets the kill, he cannot be stopped. Alexi B slides in. They had plenty of time to come back, but they thought Nexa had it. Plenty of time.
Shoot, of course, this is basically the only way to guarantee that he could delay longer, but how can you blame him when his 2 teammates are on the other side of the world?
Why didn't they come back when they knew he was up in library?
I have no idea.
He was throwing out grenades.
That's got to be the dumbest way to lose a round. Oh my god. Oh, Alexi figures that one out.
All right. Get it while you can.
After that, 2K entry, spray transfer from niko. Really? That's an interesting strategy. 3-on-1.
Alexi B back sight. It's got a smoke to play behind. Good spam damage here from Emap. Pulls Hunter out. Suddenly the trade less likely, but no trade needed. Hooksy just hits the headshot. And Nexa in between everyone's been spotted. Oof, finishes off the little left of JL. Boost on CT. Bomb down at 10 seconds. Player backside gets traded. And now all that's left is Nexa. He doesn't have the time. And they have fumbled it as nobody was watching for the boost. A player on backside boosted. And the CT peak pays off.
Well, at least they made it 2 in a row.
niko's been turned down ever so slightly, but he's not going to shy away from it. Hooksy leading the charge. Great grenade damage here. Oh, Alexi. He just pops niko, and the peek out after JL's prod off Banana. Just like that, G2 down to 2 members.
You got to appreciate this start to the round because, man, G2 have been getting the half wall within 10 seconds every single time, so now they actually have to pay for it. An interesting spot.
Hey, good spam through the smoke, softening him up. m0NESY traded, though. JL's position now known to Hunter. And, of course, reinforcements inbound. JL just dedicated to the backside. Hunter puts the molly down in the wrong spot. Utility pressure at a spawn, and a couple of headshots through the box. Solid stuff from JL there, coming through with 2. But they do allow for the T's to get this close to the A site with no contact.
Oh, they let Arch go completely.
Yeesh.
Oh my god, they're gonna get crushed. Surely.
You'd think. Emed dead, missed shot from Wonderful. It's all on Bit, and they know exactly where he is. Crushed indeed.
Yeah, I mean, they can't give up Arch like that. They had to be reorganizing to like retake lane. Maybe they didn't think it was A at all. So, okay. Good luck. At least we're going to see them try it.
Yeah, good luck.
Someone's going to Bernie if they win this 2v4.
Good luck indeed. Alexi, no vision just yet. JL tagged up by the AWP, so things go from bad to worse. Despair and desperation. Alexi finds another nade kill, as he always seems to. And unfortunately, that's the end of them. G2 do indeed take that 7th round. It's not the most lopsided T-half that they've ever had, but it's still enough to work with.
He knows that. Oh, maybe he doesn't. What
he
the
guard
hell?
down. I thought for sure he would have seen this first person run by.
Yeah.
Hell, I thought Bit made sound when he pushed CT.
He definitely did, yeah.
All right. Well, too many variables for niko to process. Can't manage the pressure. And all of a sudden, the rest of his team have been surrounded here on Banana. Ema is actually very far off, so they could have pushed through, but Wonderful's Glock, a thing of beauty.
Yo!
Ooh, baby, 4 kills from Wonderful, just like that. No chance in the pistol.
Damn. XQC.
Dude, 4 guys, Banana, dude.
Dead.
Dude, chat, they're checking my views.
You used to have a better XQC impression.
It's the classic line of 6 consoles.
Yeah.
I could do excited.
He was great. He got robbed because he was forced to...
I told you. I told you to look out for it.
That's literally how m0NESY won Inferno last time.
Just like that, huh? Yo, pistol doesn't mean much. In the face of the m0NESY Scout, it is a 5v4, and there's so much utility here for G2. The follow-up Molotov. 2 players pushing around Arch, and they catch m0NESY. That's the Scout down, and Nexa in a tough spot.
Oh, they don't continue forward. Oh,
They're going to keep the rotations off. That'll allow for Wonderful and the bomb to work its way up short instead. Now, Nexa is in the bomb site. It has yet to be cleared. The support on Arch is distracted, but they're not going to come in here and let their guard down. He'll bring down Alexi B, but there's still enough time.
Okay.
Beautiful recovery here from NaVi. One more for the road. They'll let him go. So 2 up from NaVi. They get past what was a very dangerous looking 4v5. Here's the scout shot. Ooh. See ya. A potentially early grave. It's a good flash, but JL is able to spam him down. Pistol comes out from the Hooksy peak, and Hunter's going to scramble. You know, NaVi don't want to skip protocols, but... Oof.
Oh my god.
P2000.
P2000. There it is.
That's enough to just deter them from following through.
They're like, do we really run from this P2000 or?
You're afraid of a Hooksy P2000. Oh, that second peek. Moxie gets the Deagle frag towards B. That's guns to pick up for the counter-terrorists.
In fact, is.
What is over there? An AK? Yes, nice. And a MAC-10 by the looks of things.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing more from the SMG. And Modesty.
This fight is no longer fun. And Navi's T-side on Anubis, I think, was awesome. Fundamentally speaking, I think it showed that I feel like Alexi is using his pieces better than he was earlier in the year. That also, they've gotten better, probably individually, at making better decisions since then as well.
Was it JL that got pieced up by the P2000? That's going to force the rotate out from Hunter and Hooksy. CT smoke, of course. You could go for an immediate boost if you're the rotators. The fact that niko gets even more damage in before the commitment comes out, it bodes very well for the defense.
Jesus.
Sure enough, drawn into the meat grinder, and that one looked real desperate for a second.
The way he looks makes that look so calm. And the disengage, instead of over-committing to trying to kill somebody in the cubby, jumping back to second oranges. How are you supposed to follow him on that fight? You always fall down to first oranges, then throw your flash, then swing. But niko makes all of those repositions look so comfortable because he does them early. NaVi here not... Oh, wait, are they going to pick the right side? Hunter's actually running the rotation out of here.
But the boost pays off for the first frag. Still Bit a looming threat back in apartments. Hunter does come back in time.
Bomb is there in mid.
And the player in the bomb site's just dedicated to stopping Plant. 10 seconds. And niko is in the pocket. He could be a real pain. He's going to try to swing this. Pit player covers. Bit's headshots are superb. And with damage through the smoke towards Moto, suddenly NaVi break through. Down to the wire. And JL gives the cover, finishes off what Bit started. Bit is the hero of this round.
The flash of fire that landed in front of Hunter completely obfuscated his vision.
No exit, no save, no lead. It's 9 to NaVi.
Wow, they could have died when he swung as they threw that molly at him, but it was just such a big explosion right in front of him.
Hooksy has allowed them
No
out.
swing.
He waits and he waits and he strikes down the opper just as niko catches Bit. This time the adaptation, perfect.
Yeah.
Hooksy's call in response only 1 round later.
Yeah, it was actually perfect, and they were ready for the same hit again. I think they need to think about B-side more.
Okay, well, this one's just going to get crunched. It was always coming. Comfortable Hooksy 3K. As we said, pad those stats, boss man. 16 kills.
I think this is a moment where you maybe try to look for an arch timing. I think the first thing that you call if you're Alexi...
Last time picks up the kill towards Bit out of apartments.
No nades now, only Hooksy, 1 flash.
Hiding in the corner with another teammate on site. They could very well hold this. There's the response back from Hunter. It gets a little squirrely. Peek out from Bit only. A little damage, nothing more. Massive moment from Hunter with 3 kills on the play. Modesty and niko versus Bit. The talent is stacked in this 2v1. And with that smoke towards Moto, he gives himself room to work, getting off at the site and buying a little time. Now that bomb plant in the heart of the bomb site. Modesty and niko shoulder to shoulder, starting to press up. niko's head almost there for the taking. Bit does catch one in the back sight. That's Modesty out of it. He doesn't know where niko's at. Now he does. Dives away. niko's got the kick, but the Glock.
What?
The Glock from Bit in the 1v2 versus the stars of G2.
Did he have to hit that? I think he had to get that kill with no ammo left in his primary weapon and didn't spot niko, even though he saw both of them push just through that smoke. Oh my God, they even get the 5v4. They have 4 on A. And when you said squirrely, I was looking at players spray transferring to people that didn't exist. Nexa getting 1 kill from the pit, Hunter getting 3. Solid. NaVi surviving another anti-eco. That can obviously get scary no matter how good you are. This map is just where things go wrong versus pistols, shotguns, SMGs.
Hey there. What you doing, bud? Bit's gonna get another couple kills, so up to 21 and 10. Lights out performance here on map 2 out of Bit. Somebody that obviously we have high expectations for, but you sort of forget about in this NaVi team just because we are still, you know, looking at Ime to touch back the Paris performance. We want Wonderful to fill Simple's shoes.
Yeah, he became Simple's right hand after Electronic left, but Nex is looking for a good round here. Again, big shoes to fill in this position, CT side.
Gun out. Monacy, careful. Oh, peeks into it. Ooh. Takes Bit out of apartments, and I mean, that opens a door for Nexa to slide in. So Alexi has to take the responsibility that Bit had. And he's not going to do it alone. They're going to go 2 into apartments. 3, actually, with JL. An emphasis out of the apartments. I don't know if we've had this. So many numbers.
It hasn't fallen off just yet. He could smoke right now. Oh, my God. They run out.
Oh, my God. Nexa, how does he survive that?
His team kills him. Hunter.
Oh, no.
But now it's 2v4.
Hunter slides by. And again, Hunter in the pocket of this A site has saved them more than once now.
Been a monster.
Even if he makes that a little sketchy. The fact that Nexa doesn't die to the first player, Wonderful's got a little positioning still to work with. He's got the time to pull this off, but does he have the skills? A shot towards short as he pieces together the positioning. And another smoke to deny line of sight, but he peeks before it pops. He gets dropped, and G2 1 away from overtime again.
Hunter.
A well-timed nade here could make his job so much easier. It could open up the smoke. No rotation here yet. Hunter scrambles, but Hooksy, he gets a kill through the smoke.
Waiting for a flash.
It'll certainly help. Bit actually changing positions, and Hooksy slides through the site. Again, late game regulation. Hooksy steps up, but JL goes so deep around that he is inside the church. Smoke fades. Bomb plant to the left side. That player is stuck.
That's a lock
Nowhere
off.
for Bit to go. And Monacy knows he has him pinned in.
Oh, JL coming in from the opposite side.
Starts the fire. That's both players confirmed. JL could line them up. He gets the first, nails the second. And NaVi not going to let G2 get away with that fumble. A clutch from Alexi that sets this up as a possibility. Late round decision making. JL steps up in the final round of regulation. No overtime here for map 2. Semifinals on the line.
Not best player to watch when he's on form. Like most beautiful or something. He called niko the most beautiful player, I think he said.
It's happening.
Just a beautiful man.
It's starting strong. 2 kills as niko emerges from the stairs. And the window's already open for Ime to try and press around. Double kill, triple kill back.
Oh, it's happening in the worst way.
Oh, Ime, JL, 3 frags right there on the stairs. Hunter trying to bring it back. And Hooksy gets popped by JL.
Wait.
The dual Berettas find the trade frag. Bit.
Oh, you heard him.
Hunter, dude, smile. Just.
I don't know, man. I'd be pretty tilted. What happened on Inferno was not his fault. And we saw that game end with NaVi winning. I didn't see anybody happy on either team. Sure. And this is post simple, where, you know, that was like the source of the frustration, or that was where it was most visible, but I can understand why. I don't know. Thing is that NaVi, you know, they won Inferno and they literally could have won the first map too.
Push the blocks, guys. Come on.
Yeah. niko, like, he made that 3v5.
Yeah.
That's right.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
Nexa's downstairs, and so they deal with the A problem, but they've got issues on B.
Yikes.
Not to mention, Alexi B, still alive, upstairs, will eventually make a move here that could cost G2 the conversion from the pistol. 4v3, Galil in the hands of Ime, and you've got niko not only low, but just stranded. Oh, God. No, no, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They had head armor, okay?
What makes that possible? 4-player secret cross.
What makes that possible, first of all, is... I mean, they even got the... they even hurt niko, and then niko, they still got the kill on JL, but they didn't damage the secret cross. They didn't molly the secret cross. They let the cross smoke come out, didn't nade it open either. The only thing they had that was good was this 5v4. And then this happened. Somehow Alexi got into... Actually, I don't even know where he came from outside.
He would have been
JL
crossing with them. So he left the 3 players to go down secret. Yeah. But Nexa at least grabs the M4, and Alexi from the top That's bomb dropped on the shelf of B site. Plus, he gets up into control. No trade. Plus, Hooksy's 5-7 frag elsewhere. Things are going to get weird.
He still has a sight. I mean, he's in control. They're planning.
Exposed to decon, not a problem.
Okay,
Ooh, Wonderful comes back. Peels one off the play. Now, the bomb is planted back site, but the post plant's up here in control. It's not for them at all. And Hooksy's coming down from the vents, so he's going to get some vision on site. Now, there's no kit, which means retake has to get going. Wonderful 1 kill deep. He who planted bomb made his job hard for himself, and with a CT right this close to his left side with pistol, he'll get the one off of the ramp, but he has to press out. He has to go all the way, and the pistol's going to end him. G2 forced by back.
Yeah, perfectly cut off there from Hooksy. He really didn't, could have swung out and ended that round, but knew he won it playing that position. Hunter's definitely pissed off right now.
Just trying to stay back sight. Molly to the left. Wonderful burning in it. Oh, Bit comes in from heaven. He didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
The left ramp open.
Yeah. Just stuck there with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and no support from the rest of the team. So back and forth we go, 4 rounds deep.
So in the debut, it was fine, but Nexa needs to show some range. And otherwise, hey, NaVi, why shouldn't they just keep going for it? Doesn't change the fact that staying alive is the most important part, but look at this. Hooksy dies because Heaven gets taken. There's no one watching ramp.
m0NESY and Nexa could try to come reclaim this, but a second kill for Ime.
He plays the electronic role on new NaVi, taking secret control.
Bit jumped off main, so Hooksy heard him drop, but Bit's not going to let his guard down. Third free frag coming out to NaVi's favor. Ime can just guarantee secret control. The only thing that could stop this bomb is Hunter's hut push. Ime's avoided the secret player, so...
Is it possible? Is it possible? Oh, Hunter can use this.
Yep. Now 3 players on the bomb site, though. Bomb itself, front sight, and yeah, he's just caught out in the open. So NaVi, slow squeeze, but they get there. 2 consecutive, 3-2 lead, and an open door on this T side.
This gets chaotic, and NaVi win rounds. I think they have so much to be proud of. This is not an easy nuke to win, but they've gone through hell and back between Anubis and Inferno.
Nice Miha, bro. You're fucking controlling.
Yeah, this rotation's actually not bad for the CTs because they still have ramp control and they drop m0NESY upstairs.
But it takes a frag. m0NESY fired that op from heaven, and now he has to strike something down in lobby. Oh, man,
ankle
wonderful.
dominance. Jesus.
Just slams him against the hut push, and now Emad looking for his next victim. It's Hooksy, who just missed it because of the air conditioner. And so Emad creeping in, finds him on the ladder.
He's not dying now.
No, sir. Easy reload as he takes to heaven. Yet again, it's going to be a miracle from Hunter, or another round to NaVi, and he can't get lobby back.
They're not in it right now. Wow. And when Nico's alone outside in the early round. On the team, but it's easy to get loud when everybody's winning. Okay, so what happens when you're losing?
He's right.
See, when you talk about JL,
Hooksy trying to puff his chest. Nexa does have a chance to slide in here. Definitely could put the barrel to the back of the pack. 3 of them, and Nexa only manages the 1. Wonderful again, turning on a dime.
Yeah, he's so good at
but
that.
m0NESY comes out with the Desert Eagle, catching Wonderful as well as Hunter, and so pistols could still work. Nexa set this up with his kill and his dink. Controlling the weapon, JL catches a glimpse of a CT upstairs, but it's working. Hunter with the P250, double on the round, and G2 work a little bit of magic to rob away the 8th.
At this point, at least on an eco, it brings them something. And it's a round where you gain a little bit of extra steam because you were saving. So for G2, this is the lifeline. It feels like there's been a defining moment in each game that has come back to haunt either team as the game has gone on. The Alexi 1v3, the m0NESY 1v5. Maybe for Hunter, it's a bit of a smaller deal here. But on an eco, when things are really going south, sort of mood-wise and round-wise.
m0NESY on the angle. 3 players about to peek him, and he lines up 2. Oh! 3rd kill nails his. 2 shots, 3 frags, and a 4th round for G2 posted. m0NESY goes above and beyond, 4 frags on the round. We saw the aggressive stance behind red, and you nailed it. Beautiful rotation, moves as quick as can be. Now JL doesn't have the bomb, so no sweat here on the brow of G2. Better late than never.
That wasn't one could call out of G2. It was 2 and 3 reactions. And again, right after the round where they win with pistols, they go, okay, I guess we can win. For some reason, not believing it before that point. But they get that X Factor round. They turn it into a back-to-back. And maybe they could start being friends again.
Just like that. The wind out of the sails of the ramp hit. Didn't even need niko, who was standing in the corner. In the face of the utility, we get the Tech 9 inside of Hut to lead this charge. Bit's right behind him. Great flash, but Hooksy still hits the first shot. Bit comes through. Alexi gets his. Vent player, though, is critical.
Oh, he got another.
Hunter nails it in the backdrop, but m0NESY misses a shot on the floor of the A site, and now Wonderful's Deagle is down beneath with a bomb plant front site. It's secured. They can't stop it. The retake.
They're walking out.
They're over top. The Desert Eagle. Oh, he gets some damage in, but he's concerned with the right side. Nexa's already out from heaven, but he's lost track. He jump spots. He peeks him through the silos. Just a couple shots on the burst, and Ime gets the 6th.
God damn, that was a well-played clutch out of Ime. He denies that clutch from Nexa, who was clutch versus Faze on Nuke. Honestly, a lot of maps Nexa has put up the 1v1s and 1v2s, but how many days in a row could he do that for G2?
Ime coming in big. Trade frag to Hunter, who's lucky to get that 2nd kill. Right, in the millisecond before his death.
Man, I don't think NaVi were fully expecting to win a round like this. They come in with 3 guns.
Nexa's in front of... Whoa, no reaction. Ime.
Okay.
Okay, he gets 1, and Nexa traded immediately. We've got niko on this angle the whole entire time. Man advantage for G2's retake to come out. Wonderful on a Galil. Catches Hunter, head turned, and Hunter's down here before anybody else is in position to retake. Hooksy and niko have to come in together. It's got to be synergized. And Hooksy's got the utility to make Wonderful's job that much more difficult. Alexi flushed out from his position, and it's confirmed. Wonderful looking for the impact. Where is niko? He's late out from decon, but that's exactly what they need. Alexi forced out, and G2 take a 5th.
Oh, it was good utility out of Hooksy, but man, what a situation. I think m0NESY must have been looking at his radar, right?
What, 0 and 5, 0 and 6 to start out this half?
Oh, niko again.
I mean, Ime is the guy. Just him over niko outer. We were talking about outer and niko, and we didn't know if Ime could handle. Nexa's double kill on the ramp is enough, but it's also weapons and grenades falling into the hands of the opposition, and Ime comes through with a 2nd. He's got a 1/3 of his health. The Tech 9 from Bit rips m0NESY's head off, and Hunter is called on again.
He doesn't even know it.
Our analyst said if Alexi had his troubles on the T side outer, then he needed to call on somebody else to help. Well, it's Ime who steps up big. It was all talk about niko, but yeah, opening duels, 6 of them, only 1-1.
So nice to not show the deaths.
Of course, in contrast to that, Ime 4-1 in his opening duels.
It doesn't happen like that.
Chakras are in line. And G2, they're going to try to send it straight into the dual Berettas. Ime, there's 2 more. You want some? Come get some. He's ready to hold back whatever else is left in the tank, but G2 realize it's desperate to recover a 3v5. They're going to be down 5-8. And Ime straight to it. 19 frags secured already.
He could be acing right now.
Dude. And if only they had, you know, stopped Alexi from defusing that bomb.
Honestly, there's so many things from both teams at this point that have gone wrong. I would just tell myself there's no reason to.
That is the semi-finals opposition for whoever wins this map. Here and now. Wonderful. Easy pickings. See ya. niko's Glock gets 1. Nexa's P250 a 2nd. Blink and you miss it. The conversion is free. NaVi, keep the ball rolling. But right now, this main hook, perfect. niko comes through. They also find the frag as Bit was trying to get aggressive up out of the ramp push. niko gets his and falls back. It kind of leaves NaVi scrambling to go and fight this outer. They want to find the frag back, but they've just shown their backs instead. And niko, well, very well done, just peeling them into his domain. costly. Bit getting traded out towards ramp. niko, blop. See ya. Nice shot.
And also not the round one. They only take ramp control at 50 seconds. But the problem with taking ramp control on these anti-ecos, really scary to think that the CTs were all willing to rotate instantly.
Hooksy comes back. They're going to hear this.
But the CTs are still
nice
up here.
Fire. Reads Ema in the corner. JL comes back with a recovery, and Nexa was so close to death that JL doubles down with ease. Bomb on Hooksy starts to get planted. They're concerned about Heaven, but there's no threat up there. It's double lobby, one vent.
And no plants yet. The CTs could swarm if they want to.
Hunter's in the pocket, takes one down, but there's the frags for NaVi, and there's not even a bomb plant either.
Was it a mistake to take ramp in that timing? I wonder.
There's a squeeze within this bomb site. Dueling off the AK, JL just jumps into his death, but at least Emed will catch Monacy. And Wonderful looks to throw himself in. niko through vents as a late play here. There's no rush.
They're not ready for it at all.
50 seconds. No problem, but the CTs take the initiative. Alexi and Emed get all the players off the site, and then they're on high alert, so 2 apiece, and NaVi shred them.
Oh, they could have planted for decon side. They didn't know it was open, however. JL.
Serving up a distraction as the other players try to creep forward. This is NaVi securing 12, no doubt. Hunter, niko, a headshot apiece. Something, but a real chance now. You've got another frag as you press into main. They're starting to throw this. CTs can just lean back and Bit make sure that the A site doesn't fall. That's the bomb in the open floor. It is niko with a spectacular attempt on the Deeg. Oh, just like that.
Not again.
He's in the open and he knows it. Bits along the wall.
No,
niko goes down. Too much to ask.
What?
A 2v5 queued up, but at the final frag, he falls. You could feel it, but it's too late.
No way, hit that.
It is too late in this map.
What the hell? God damn.
There's no doubting the potential is there, but he was canceled by Ema in the first half. But Bit has support in Wonderful, and he is not going to drop this opportunity. Double kill out of Wonderful. He's got 3 on the round, and he's got Bit right there to work with him. So NaVi, sure enough, just have to push Hunter over the line, and he doesn't even have the bomb. This is a NaVi that we considered such an ambitious project and still late results. And it was ambitious when Simple was on the team. But to fill his shoes, steps up Wonderful. And nobody steps up bigger than Ime tonight. Map 3, by the skin of their teeth, they push this series to a 3rd. And this is where it ends. The yellow and black strike gold in Abu Dhabi. Ime take a bow. Absolutely dismantled niko outside. And after yesterday, when we see this greatness coming out of niko, we said he was back. That CS2